Hello guys, you are welcome to this training session. So this would be a market structures training session. So where we would be practicing everything that we've learned about market structure so far, right? So which means what we would be doing literally is identifying our lower highs and lower lows, and you know for the bearish trend, and then higher highs and higher lows on the bullish trend, right? So guys, these market structures, it works on every time frame. It works on every time frame. Price action works on every time frame. The only differences between the time frames is that the higher the time frame, the stronger the market structures. All right. Sorry, the stronger the power of the market structures. So the longer it will last. Okay. So what that means is, if you are on a smaller time frame, so you will see the market structure breaks often and on. All right. So you for instance, if you're on a 1 minute time frame, you may see the market structures on some days change as maybe 20 times in a day, 10 times in a day. If you're on the 5 minutes time frame, sometimes on some days you may see the market structures change like 5-6 times in a day. So, and on a trending day it may not. So but if you're on a time frame like daily time frame, you see it change maybe once in sometimes once in a month, sometimes once in a month, and sometimes for months it can be holding. All right. So guys, so let's go to work. Let's practice. So now, remember, I there was a session where we were able to identify our lows and our peaks. So, and this is where we would be using them now. All right. So now, if you look at this trend, you can see that this is clearly in a bearish trend. Okay. So why do we say it's in a bearish trend? It's because it's making we see a lower low. So this low being lower than the low here, and then we see this high, and then we see a new high which is lower than the former high. So it means we have a lower high here, a lower high. Okay. I have a lower high here. Let's change this to white, please. Then here we have a lower low, and then we saw price making a new high. All right. So and then okay. So okay. It couldn't breach. So as long as this point, this last low, has not been breached, our market structure still remains this point. Okay. So our valid lower high still remains that point, though it's true that here made a lower high, so but not every lower high is a valid market structures. All right. So it is until we have candle making a lower low, okay, that this point, this zone would be established as a market structures. Okay. So at this point we had price doing that here. We had price breaching it here. So now the high from where that break happened, okay, which is still on the same level with this former lower high, would become a market structure. So which means this point is also equals to market structures. Okay, this point is also equals to market structures. Now then after that we saw price breaking, we saw price making a dip, so we saw price making a retracement, okay, and we saw it breaking this low, so which means this level was confirmed as our new lower high, and also market structures, okay, lower highs stroke market structures, okay. So now guys, if you look at this point, you could see that the price came back and it broke it to the upside, so okay, so we have a change of trend now, and we can see price making higher highs and higher lows, okay, higher highs, higher lows, higher highs, higher lows, okay. Price didn't make a new high. Already we are seeing price making lower lows and lower highs, okay, lower lows and lower highs. Remember, these are our valid market structures level, okay, still remains intact, all right. So until here is broken downward, okay, that is when we would be in a bearish trend again. And guys, I want to tell you that this works on every time frame. This is 15 minutes time frame, right? So I'm sorry, this is 15 minutes time frame, right? Let's go to 30 minutes and see. Now on the 30 minutes time frame, okay, from this point, so from this point downward, from here downward, it's very obvious to us that we are in a bearish market, all right. Now, as at this point, I cannot consider this small retracement as our market structure, so our valid market structures level still remains here. So now it is until we have a breach of this low, okay, from where it began to retrace, that we would have a new market structures level, all right. So as at this point, we had that happen, all right. So we saw that low taking off, and so it means the high from where that breach happened, so which was here, would become our new lower high, okay, would become our new lower high, and also market structures, all right. And then now guys, at this point, we saw, okay, price going towards our market structures, and then boom, price broke it at this level, okay, price broke it, and then it made a dip. Now as soon as price broke it, where is our point of invalidation for this bullish structure? So now for us to be able to get out of this trade, now we would be looking at this level, All right. If